white water rapids, okay? And your pasta goes into nothing but that, okay? Any colder than that, can you stop talking please? Any colder than that, and the pasta sticks together way too much. So, what should our pasta water taste like? This is revision.
An ocean.
The ocean, seawater. So, that's a 10 litre pot, it's a 5 litre pot. 5 litre pot, okay? So when you're cooking pasta, the ratio of water to pasta should be 10 to 1. So a 5 litre pot should be able to cook how much pasta? Should be 500 grams. Okay? So 500 times 10 is 5. Yep. That takes us to the 5 litres.
5,000. 500 times 10 is 5,000, which is 5 litres. Yeah. 5,000 mils, 5 litres. Yep.
So if you've got a kilo of pasta, you should technically be working with 10 litres of water. Okay, if you need to cook 2 of these. A lot of us don't do that. Okay, which, whatever, when you're cooking at home. If you do go to industry, you'll need to watch your ratios. Okay, so you'll notice there we're working in packs in teams of 3. Each team of 3 will use half a pack of pasta. Okay, so it goes into our salty water. I want to show you what salty water looks like. A lot of people put the salt in the water and have already stopped sprinkling by now.
Oh.
So, I need to assure you, trust me, I'm a teacher, I need to assure you all that salt is not going into your food. All that salt is going into the water, okay? The pasta will absorb that water. Girls at the back, you're annoying me. This pasta absorbs a little bit of that water and a little bit of that salt. You will actually use less salt if you cook with salt rather than doing that over your plate, okay? That's a lot of salt to go on your plate that you'll consume most of that. If you use salt in your cooking and not as a sprinkle, okay, you'll actually consume less salt. That's a health tip for you, sorry. So, my salt goes in there, okay? That will now taste like seawater, okay? Our pasta water always tastes like seawater. We're doing the pasta unit. Sarah, you need to move. We're doing the pasta unit, okay? So that's the last time I want to talk about water. You know your pasta water, rapid boil, and seawater. Okay. To make it easy, I'm busting my pasta in half. Now, when that pasta goes in, the first minute is crucial. If I just dump that, all the starch, so the flour that's in the pasta, it comes out rapidly right at the start, and it's like glue. So if it's stuck next to another piece for too long, it will glue itself to that piece. Okay, and then those will glue it to another. Okay, so what we do, does anyone cook pasta at home and they get pieces stuck together? Yep. If that happens, it's just your first minute that you need to take more attention to. Can you stir that for me, Steph? For about a minute. Then, so you take care of your pasta for the first minute, then it'll take about 8 or 9 minutes to cook. In that 8 or 9 minutes, I recommend going back once a minute to stir it. So stir for the first minute, and then 8 or 9 visits to that pasta while it's cooking. Things you do for the bolognese that you like when you go home. Okay? I put a lot of vegetables in my bolognese that I make at home, just so. Our kids eat a lot of spaghetti bolognese because they love it. So I make up a 2 or 3 kilo batch at the start of each term and freeze it in takeaway containers so that a couple of nights a week when we're busy, a container of spaghetti bolognese sauce into the microwave, and it's an instant meal. And you've got lots of vegetables in it. Okay, so I know I'm not just serving them meat and pasta. There's plenty of veg. Again, cutting my top and tail off the carrot, not taking too much. Can you stir that again, please? yet. So, celery, onion and carrot are all root vegetables. That means that when you put them in water, the water won't go chaotic. You can cook them in water and it won't alter what the water looks like, okay? So, if you're making a soup and you want it to stay clear, you only ever use root vegetables, okay? If you're putting things like potato, pumpkin, okay, they will colour the water somehow. So what I've done here, just get rid of our scraps. And all I do, this is for just a real easy spaghetti bolognese. Girls, can you pass me the food processor there? So here's one of those pieces of equipment. No, leave that there. This is one of those pieces of equipment that I'll show you how to use. So your recipe is half an onion, round about a stick of celery. We cut these into smaller pieces. It does make the job easier for the food processor. Everything in. Now if I was teaching you a classy bolognese, we'd do all this by hand, cutting with knife. Okay. A little bit of olive oil. So the ratio here is almost half vegetables to mince, which is fine. A little bit healthy. How's that pasta? So what should our pasta taste like? How should it bite? Soft with a little bite to it. They call it al dente. Okay? At the moment, that tastes like the middle is raw. You know that crunchy part? Got that? So we'll leave that go a little longer. So plenty of heat in that pan. Still under control. Mince can go in. Notice I'm using my clock on my metal handle, guys. Okay, so my tablespoon of garlic can go in. I say a tablespoon because I like garlic. Okay, if you want, this is adjustable, okay, there's no rules here. If you absolutely hate garlic, don't put it in. Okay, if no celery's going in. If you like chilli in yours, when you're making this at home, put chilli in it. Okay, if you like mushrooms through it, whatever you like. There's so much you can do to a base bolognese. So this sauce is good for lasagna. So these are just my flavours going in. Couple of teaspoons of dried herb. It's fine if you've got fresh herb, that's great. Dried herbs are a little bit stronger in flavour. Look at the colour of that, you're going to think that's a weird looking bolognese. Okay, I'll bring it over. It's a bit green from the celery. It's got bits from the carrot. Okay, it doesn't look like the brown meat. Okay, it's just one way to make your meat go a little bit further when you do move out of home and you're not made of money. Okay, you want to eat more vegetables. So I've got my tomato paste. Couple of teaspoons, which is on your recipe, sorry, a couple of tablespoons on your recipe. Now at this stage, if you're making this when you move it out of home, you're being a bit fancy, and you've got some red wine or wine that you want to put in it, that's the stage I would do it. Okay, but again, This is a base bolognese. That gets you cooking dinner for the family in under 20 minutes. So our sauce, half a bottle. Yep, just tomato puree. You can use, that's where you might add your Ragoletto sauce or whatever it is, your Paul Newman sauce. Okay. We won't go for water on that, I think. Got enough. Now, you've noticed I haven't adjusted the temperature of that. All I've done, girls, all I've done is been regularly attending this pan. Okay, now I'm not. So I'll just turn that right down. Check our pasta. Should be close. Lovely. So straight away you can taste the salt in there. So there's no real need to add salt. So that is right on our dente now. Excuse me, hot pot coming through. Watch out, hot, 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 excuse me, hot. Okay. So part of Bolognese on class. Oh, quick, give me something to pour it into. Okay, bit dangerous because we've got hot water, running mise on. Bring it over. Straight away, clear your pot. That cools it down, plus helps you washing up. And we're cooling the pasta down. The reason we cool this pasta down, it'll help to stop it sticking, plus it will stop the cooking process. Girls, if you're not interested, just go somewhere else. So be careful when you're mixing this. The first time you put your hand to it, it'll be hot enough to burn you. So plenty of attention with the water. Okay, then it's important that you let that drain. Now, how would you do that if you were about to cook for your family and you've got your pasta and you've just washed it off and now it's all cold? How are you going to serve it? What do you do?
Mug water.
Yes.
I don't know, heat it back up.
You can put it in the sauce to heat it up. Okay, what that does though, it starts to absorb your sauce juices. Okay, and can leave your sauce a little bit dry. The other way to do it is just rinse it in hot water. If you're serving it straight away, it'll still rinse it. It'll stop that cooking process. Because you're about to serve it, it doesn't really matter if it stops it straight away. Okay, it gets rid of the excess starch, but it doesn't cool it down so much. Okay? Serve bowl. Get it heated. Spaghetti. Now, the jury's always out. Some Italians say, oh, you should never put it through the pasta go and the sauce goes on top. I prefer the sauce coated and then adding the sauce on top. So we just flip it around. If you make your bolognese at home and you want it to turn more red and you think, gee, it's not quite flavoursome enough, normal tomato sauce, quick squeeze right at the end, can fix that. Yeah, we'll grab the cheese out in the fridge, please. Bags and breaks. Yep. So, when we're putting pasta in, it's just dump and twist. And that gives it a little bit of height. Dump